welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment.
It's Rocco Robert.
Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webering. Allie, it's all you.
Well, coming up.
Incredible. Thanks, Allie. And the starting group for the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center position. And for Portland, Powell and Covington, the duo at forward. The talented pair of Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt. And it's Nurkic in at the 5, down low. And he lobs it up top. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McCollum.
The Blazers with two elite scoring guards in Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. I mean, for some teams, that can lead to strife, but their chemistry, that's what makes it work.
Schroeder against Lillard. Pass to Brown. Here's Horford. Launches a three. The shot that time not on target. Lillard with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. Back to Lillard. It's stolen by Smart. Inside. Here's Horford. Tries again, and he sinks the layup.
Man, you love to see that kind of effort on the offensive boards. Horford might be into his 30s, but he still brings energy.
Pass to McCollum. Lets it go from deep. Trailblazers keep it alive. Powell passes to McCollum. And here's Nurkic. Second shot opportunity, and too long on the shot. And Chris, with Lillard and McCollum, they're both such gifted shooters. That helps them coexist.
Yeah, B.A., they're both threats on or off the ball. They make things easier for one another, and both great locker room guys. Their friendship off the court, that really helps as well. 0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Tatum passes to Horford. The kick to Tatum. Brown in the high post. Clock at 4. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Pass to Powell. Deflects the pass. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And Dame takes pride in being a leader. And passes like this speak to this.
Schroeder with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Tatum passes to Brown. Shoots over Powell. He can't hit that time. And it's Portland the other way.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Lillard finds Powell. There's McCollum with the 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, he's a volume 3-point shooter. McCollum looks to take this shot often for this very reason.
Brown inside. Nurkic is there. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
At the line for the Celtics.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
I mean, when he was just 17 years old, Dennis Schroeder was playing pro basketball in his native Germany. I mean, he was gaining valuable experience before making a jump to the toughest level.
To the left side wing. There's Tatum with the 3. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback. Horford's got his second basket.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip-in.
Portland has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Brown against Powell. Out to McCollum. Pass to Covington. From down in the low post, it goes.
Great court awareness from the crafty guard McCollum. I mean, a good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
And here's Brown for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Lillard outside. The 3 ball. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal. First Team foul.
Here's Tatum. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
And while Horford can space the floor, I like him getting inside and using his strength to force the issue.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Boston, Al Horford.
He's perfect from the line this time. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. There's 57 seconds left in the first. Lillard passes to McCollum. Had a miss there on the triple. Boston trailing. Pass to Schroeder. Left side Tatum. And the layup is good off the glass.
This is how confident Tatum is. He knows he can score whenever he wants.
Lillard outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Al Horford.
When you talk about the grind, starting from the bottom, that's Damian Lillard. Coming up in East Oakland, shooting hoops on a curled tree branch, then a milk crate. You do what you can to make it work.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, impressive ball handling from Tatum. I mean, attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
And here's Lillard. He's got 5. Out to Powell. Back to Lillard. Up in time. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And I couldn't tell exactly what happened. And apparently...
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
They've got Larry Nance. Anthony Simons out there with Ben McLemore. Then there's Cody Zeller, and it's Snell in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Back to Simons. And he converts the layup.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting just 42% so far in the game. Outside Schroeder. Horford outside. And here's Brown for 3. Portland grabs the miss. To the wing, right side. The shot by Zeller, no good. And Cody Zeller is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And let's talk some 2K, Chris. If you're building a player, what position would be the most fun? A guard, a wing, or a big man?
I would say, probably a wing. Because you can kind of switch up on the length. You can be as tall as KD or as short as, let's say, Harden. But you can also have skill sets with that. Quickness, shooting, getting other guys involved. So I would say, yeah, I'm probably going with the small forward.
Another miss by Brown.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
To the inside, Nance. And Nance with the slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Outside Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Pass to Horford. 5 on the clock. Back to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. Zeller with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
To the wing on the left. Up top, Tatum. To stop the drought. And it's Portland with a rebound. Zeller's got 4 rebounds in the game. Tatum with a steal. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. And Nurkic throws it down.
Rising off the ground with such intensity. I mean, when Nurkic is this close, he wants to slam it down.
Tatum against Covington. Oh, Covington with a block. McCollum pass to Lillard. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Lillard's got 9 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
55 seconds left in the second. Schroeder passes to Tatum. There's the drive. Can they get it? And Nurkic with the block.
His coaches and teammates like this type of energy. Nurkic demonstrating that he could be an anchor on the defense.
It's Powell on the wing. For 3, Covington. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball.
Boston ball.
And the Celtics shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Tatum. Good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9.
Excellent control from Tatum. The assertiveness he displays on these possessions is why people love this guy.
For 3, here's Lillard. Hauled in by Brown. And they're pushing it up. Here's Schroeder. An easy 2 on the layup.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. Taking a look at
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
On the floor for Boston, Peyton Pritchard is out there with Josh Richardson. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then there's Juan Hernan Gomez. And it's Williams in at the 4 spot. Shots good by McCollum.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
When you talk about the leadership of Damian Lillard, I mean, just think about it, BA. I mean, since his second season in the league, the Blazers have not missed the playoffs.
Count that bucket.
Not exactly sure what the defense is thinking. You know he's going to be aggressive coming out of the half.
Here's Lillard. Another one falls from Portland. And in the tough Western Conference, with all the injuries the Blazers have weathered, 8 straight playoff appearances with Lillard at the helm.
Yeah, and aside from LaMarcus Aldridge, and that was way back when, he's been their only all-star. I mean, shouldering a huge burden, doing it with grace.
Clock at 6. And Pritchard, here we go. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line for the Celtics.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Team foul.
And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in.
Jalen Brown.
Outside Covington. Back to McCollum. Puts it up from 15. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Pass to Canner. And on Gomez up top. Outside Brown. Shoots over Powell. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And the jam by Covington.
Getting to the rim. Covington's got crazy hops.
The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team.
So it's Boston now. 11-point game. Great open look there.
Jalen Brown.
Brown's got 5 points.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
Pass to Powell. From deep. Doesn't go for him. And Boston going the other way now.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Canner with it. It's stolen by Nurkic. Here's Lillard into the lane. And the dunk by Lillard.
So worried about Dame's range. I mean, Lillard can just speed right past him.
And here's Brown for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. There's McCollum with the 3. Oh, he drains the 3. And he'll go to the line for one more.
That's good.
Jalen Brown picks one up. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Zeller's checked in for Nurkic. Nance comes in for Covington. Snell, he's checked in for Powell. And Simon is subbed in for Damian Lillard. It's Brown on the wing. Inside, here's Canner. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
Got to appreciate how aggressive Canner is on
Shooting
offense.
for
I mean, it's what earns him trips to the line.
Cantor. Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Portland has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Pass to McCollum. Back to Simons. Out to McCollum. 6 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Williams. And here's Brown. McCollum defends. Williams passes to Brown. Back to Williams. Now Brown. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Simons. Nance right side. And it falls all over the rim and in. Nance has got 6.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Pass to Brown. With the drive. And Brown with the stuff.
You gotta love how Brown finishes strong, driving fast and hard to the cup for the rim rocking Shazam.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McCollum, a pass to Zeller. He gets it in there.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And here's Brown for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Zeller's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside, Brown. Fires the 3.
Boston foul. Grant Williams. That's his first personal. Second team foul.
Puts it up off the inbound. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Cody Zeller. Larry Nance is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's McCollum at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Schroeder against Lillard. Powell outside. All sorts of time. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one. The Celtics shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. Horford finds Tatum. 19-footer. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in the game. For 3, McCollum. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Tatum. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Out to Schroeder, who is stolen by Lillard. Poke loose. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Here's Tatum. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Savvy move by Tatum. He's not just running the floor. He's running with the purpose of exploiting a defensive weakness.
Powell outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Covington passes to Powell. Releases from 15. That's good from Covington on the assist from Powell. Powell's got 5 assists tonight. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Tatum against Covington. Schroeder passes to Smart. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Brown. Here's Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Brown. There's the 3.
Gotta like seeing McCullough get gritty on defense, using his quickness to throw shooters off.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
The Celtics have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And here's Smart. Back to Tatum. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And, man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
I'm not a doctor, but nothing about that play screams minor injury. Obviously, this could be a real concern.
And the Celtics making a change here. Richardson's checked in. Outside Tatum. And he drives in. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Once Tatum is around, the contact is over. I mean, a little room and all he needed to score.
2 minutes.
Here's Simons. Pass to Zeller. Shoots over Schroeder. The shot by Zeller, no good.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Tatum finds Schroeder. Back to Tatum. No one near him. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Now, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Here's Snell. A minute and a half left in the fourth. Nance for 3. Buries it from 3.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Trailblazers.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Damian Lillard.
What a teammate he was tonight, setting guys up for layups and open jumpers on what seemed like every possession.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
Something else they've excelled at is their interior D. Their rim protection has been outstanding.
Tatum with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Smart outside. Clock at 6. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Smart. Tatum with it. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance.
We see time and time again Tatum making a difficult shot against tight defense.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's Simons with a 3. Horford pulls it in. Smart passes to Tatum from the arc. It's not going to go for him. Here's Simons. Here's the lob. He got a piece of it.
Marcus Smart, very few defenders in this league can match his ferocity.
So no problem for Portland. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webb.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For the land of the...
Good evening to you, Kevin. Donovan Mitchell is for...
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Down to the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Good on the shot.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league, and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside Tatum. Five on the clock, and there's the feed to Brown. Over Bogdanovich, and it's Brown missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble, the shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus.
Now Mitchell, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. There's the pass to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Inside. Tatum against Bogdanovich. Back to Tatum. To the paint. Here's Horford. Nails the wide open jump shot.
This is how Al Horford has adjusted to make himself a modern NBA big. In rhythm, off the catch, beautiful.
Here's Smart, and slam dunk by Smart.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
In the corner, Smart with it. Pass to Brown. The 3 from Tatum. O'Neal with the rebound. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Gobert finds Bogdanovich. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Bogdanovich.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
It's Brown on the wing. Back to Smart. Schroeder looking around. Bogdanovich against Tatum. Out left to the wing. The Celtics need to get a shot off. There's the drive. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. For Utah, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. O'Neal inside. Brown on him. Gobert can't hit. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The shot's good.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Conley kicks to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Connects from three-point range. Mitchell's got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Schroeder. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Tatum drives in. And slam dunk by Tatum.
This guy is such a gifted offensive player. Jason Tatum, tough to handle off the dribble drive.
Conley for 3. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, wreaking havoc with his size down there. The stifle tower, Rudy Gobert, assertive, my goodness.
No good on the second free throw. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Brown against O'Neal. Brown drives in. Horford gets the bucket.
Boy, that little bit of contact will not be enough to impede Al Horford, just powering his way through.
Mitchell is doubled. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Austin with the ball. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Schroeder. Outside, Horford. Poke loose. Schroeder kicks to Horford. Tatum passes to Horford. 4 on the clock. Brown drives in, and then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
And that does it for the first quarter. Celtics out in front, up by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court right now for the Celtics. On in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. Brown, good. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Smart. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Going inside and stolen by Horford. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Brown. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
Conley dishes to O'Neal. The pass to Mitchell. With the drive, he kicks it to Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Tatum. Just 3 to shoot. Here's O'Neal. Another miss by Utah. Celtics leading by 10. Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From 3, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. And Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's tipped. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And in getting that three to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Celtics.
And here's Tatum for 3. Rebound by Mitchell.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
It goes on Jason Tatum.
Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Tatum kicks to Smart. Back to Tatum from 15 feet away, and it's good off the back rim and in. Tatum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, Jason Tatum, a 3-level scorer, gets to the mid-range jumper. It's good.
And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. Back to Mitchell. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Here's Bogdanovich. Gobert trying to get open. Out to Conley. And stolen by Tatum. Brown outside. Off the mark, only his 2nd miss in 7 attempts. Mitchell against Tatum. And Tatum over to help. Pass to Gobert. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Gobert against Tatum. Back to Schroeder. And here is Tatum. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Jaylen Brown. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
A tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight, he's really turned it around. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Celtics.
They're running the offense beautifully. This looks, confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow at this point.
Kenny, what do you have to say about the Jazz?
They didn't shoot the ball very well, and that's because they didn't have any.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Rudy Gay. Also Joe Ingles out there. Clarkson is out there with Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point guard.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
The wide open look here for Ingles. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Joe Ingles has finished top 5 in the league's three-point shooting on multiple occasions. You've got to contest that.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. but Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Clock at 4. Williams for 3. Jazz trail by 10. It's tipped. Right wing. Oni passes to Gay. Kicks it to Ingles. Jacks up a 3. Utah keeping it alive. The new 14. Celtics leading by 10. Hernan Gomez finds Richardson. To the middle. Here's Cantor. And that one, good. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
Gay dishes to Whiteside. Arm's length from the hoop, he knocks it down. Whiteside's got his first points of the night.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Pritchard. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Hernan Gomez. That one a little long. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for Utah. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And finished off by Gay.
Yeah, and I just like the show of force there from Gay. Not settling for the simple layup, but showing his dominance, trying to intimidate with that slam.
Clarkson with the ball. And it's Richardson picking him up. Clarkson kicks to Ingles.
2 minutes remaining.
He takes it in. Passes to Whiteside. Gay left side. Back to Whiteside. Now the pass to Cantor. Utah with the rebound. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Cantor throws it down.
Boy, once Cantor establishes position on the interior, forget about it.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. 6th Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. Here's Pritchard. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Drives to the hoop. Drops in the layup for 2. 51 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Clarkson against Richardson. Clarkson outside. And he banks in the layup.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
We've got 28 seconds left in the 3rd. To the paint. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Stolen by Gay.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Down low, Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Well, you've got to be able to attack the rim off the perimeter. Josh Richardson sending a message with that dunk.
It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Williams is out there with Ennis Cantor. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Pritchard in at the guard position. Gobert against Horford. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. A three-pointer off the mark. Celtics leading by 9. Brown dishes to Horford. The three from Tatum. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Schroeder with the ball. Conley picks him up. Back to Tatum. He feeds it to Horford. Outside, Smart. 6 to shoot. It's Brown with the drive, and the basket is good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to O'Neal. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Gobert misses in close. Boston shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Schroeder finds Brown. Outside Tatum. From the arc. No good on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Well, consistency and efficiency is where we've seen the greatest improvement from Donovan Mitchell. How comfortable is he off the bounce?
Tatum deciding where to go with it. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Bogdanovich against Tatum. Bogdanovich left side. He kicks it to O'Neal. Feeds to Gobert. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot block threat. Now Horford twice on the pipes.
Celtics leading by 10. Now here's Schroeder. Brown inside the line. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And guys, increasingly we've seen Jaylen Brown willing to shoulder the offensive burden, and boy, the ability just blossoming.
O'Neal passes to Gobert. Over Horford. O'Neal kicks to Conley. Mitchell up top, guarded by Tatum. From deep. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Tatum on the wing. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And that's now 6 points for Al Horford.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Conley finds Mitchell. Back to Conley. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Schroeder against Conley. Pass to Tatum. Brown outside. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz trail by 11. Stolen by Smart.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Celtics.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jaylen Brown.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
The 3-ball. Rebounded by the Jazz. Now O'Neal shoots over Schroeder. Another miss by Utah. From deep three-point range, misses the shot. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took it. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for
All right, BA.
He's doing that. Thanks, Allie. All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Filling out the wings, it's McCollum and Powell. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Covington and Nurkic. And it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Here's Lillard. And tonight, 2 veteran teams, Grant. What does that tell you?
Well, usually with an established team, you've got to beat them. They won't beat themselves. But a lot to learn in this league, and really, there's no substitute for experience.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. He takes it in. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, nice D from McCollum.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Covington passes to Lillard. Out to Powell. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Now here's Conley. Now Bogdanovic. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Conley against Covington. Conley on the attack. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Lillard passes to McCollum. And Gobert with a block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Down low. Conley against McCollum. The shot by Conley, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Gobert. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Conley against Lillard. McCollum outside. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Back to McCollum. For three. On target from range.
That's a knockdown outside shooter. McCollum knows he has the green light to fire away from downtown anytime.
Now here's Conley. The three from Mitchell. Rebounded by Nurkic. McCollum outside. Pass to Covington. Out to McCollum. Back to Covington. Now here's McCollum. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And oftentimes, you just assume McCollum's J is going in. He's this good of a shooter. It's incredible.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Bogdanovich with it. Back to Conley. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Gobert. The shot no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. McCollum outside. Lillard against Conley. Pass to Nurkic from about 16. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Bogdanovich, no good.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Knocks it down from distance. McCollum's got 8.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Conley against Lillard. Pass to Mitchell. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Now Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Oh, the moment Lillard crosses half court, you better pick him up. A scorer with unlimited range.
And that one's good from Conley.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Lillard outside. The rebound by the Jazz.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
For 3, here's good! Without a second to spare!
Oh, you gotta have some real nerve to hit that shot.
Coaches all.
C.J. McCollum has been leading the charge for the Portland Trailblazers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Rudy Gobert has real enthusiasm for the game. You don't earn multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards if you're not passionate about it. And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
A line change here for Portland. Pass to McLemore. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Pass to McLemore. Here's Simons to the middle. Shot is good by Nance. Nance has got his first points of the game.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Shoots from 12. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Snell shot is off. Utah trailing here. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by McLemore.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And here's Zeller. Nance left side. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. You had the chance to play under some terrific coaches, Smitty. How influential is good coaching on a team's success?
They really go hand in hand, B.A. The coach sets the tone for the whole team. And strong leadership leads to strong play out on the floor and likely a lot of wins.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic has checked in for Zeller. Powell comes in for Snell. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for McLemore. And Lillard subbed in for Simons. Powell outside. Puts up a three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Nance with the slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
1:57 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Conley. Back to Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Bogdanovich.
And it appears that he has totally lost his touch here in the second quarter.
McCollum against Mitchell. Fires from the wing. They get the rebound. Out to Lillard. Let's go with a 3. Rebound, Utah.
That's his first personal foul. Third team.
That one misses.
At the line for Utah, Royce O'Neal. At the line.
And that trip coming up empty. Missing both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter. And it's getting them to the free throw line.
And Gobert with a block. On the wing, Mitchell. Trying to get back on track. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His second personal foul.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
For 3, here's Lillard. Portland again missing. Lillard's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Pass to O'Neal. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. Unable to get that one. Now Portland takes it the other way. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's McCollum with the 3. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
The Jazz again can't hit. Powell passes to Lillard. From behind the arc. Can't get it to drop. From deep, Conley. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good.
Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. A tremendous start for C.J. McCollum. He had 8 points and 1 rebound. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, C.J. McCollum. He's getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So the Trailblazers 5 right now. Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt together. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Larry Nance. And it's Powell in at the small forward. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Gobert's got 8 points.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to McCollum. Driving to the basket. Looking to get back on track. The 3. The rebound by Ingles. The Jazz shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Here's Clarkson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, despite the injuries he suffered in his career, Rudy Gay remains a pretty good athlete.
Lillard outside. To the inside. Nance. And Nance with the slam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Here's Oni, defended by Lillard. Clarkson against McCollum. And it's Clarkson missing. Portland leading. McCollum, the pass to Nurkic. Up top, McCollum. Ingles defending. Inside. Stolen by Whiteside. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And it's Clarkson missing. And the Trailblazers shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Powell with it. Ingles covering. Lillard outside. Rebound, Utah.
Still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Ingles against Powell. Fires for 3.
Active on defense. When Powell puts forth this type of effort, it distracts shooters.
And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Oni. Clarkson with the ball. 5 to shoot to the paint. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Whiteside's got his first basket.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Now McCollum. Over Clarkson. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. McCollum's got 10.
This has been the recurring theme of the second half. Inconsistency getting stops.
Back to Lillard. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to McCollum. To the middle. Another shot. And Nurkic with the bucket on the assist by McCollum.
So capable of overwhelming you. Nurkic is terrific at maintaining his focus and balance on these tough finishes.
Clarkson passes to Ingles. Hits the trifecta.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
And here's Lillard. He's got 6. Pass to Powell. Shoots over Ingles, and it's Portland with another.
Fast-paced play from Norman Powell. Doesn't waste time finding his shot once he has the ball.
Clarkson outside. Here's Whiteside, defended by Nurkic. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson, pulls up. Here's Oni from outside the arc. And he gets it back. Ingles with it. Doubled by Nance. Gay outside. Back to Ingles. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Joe Ingles has made himself into an offensive threat, and defenses have taken notice.
And the first one at the line is good. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Zeller's checked in for Nurkic. Snell comes in for Powell. McLemore's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And Simon has subbed in for Damian Lillard.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Simons. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Excellent D there from Whiteside.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Jazz.
He misses the free throw.
Over his first 3 seasons, Whiteside was no better than a 50% foul shooter. Much better technique from the line since then.
He does not get the second one. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Whiteside in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Nails it from 3.
He can get that shot anytime he wants because of his ability to blow by you. Donovan gets you on your heels, and he stops and pops.
Here's Simons. Oh, and he got fouled on it. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
For the Trailblazers, Nurkic is checked in for Zeller. Powell comes in for Snell. And it's McCollum in for McLemore.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He said, quote, "We are within striking distance. This is where we take over and turn this game into our favor. Let's go get it."
Right side Conley. Driving in. And he banks in the layup.
And that's where Conley is most dangerous. Just amazing quickness on his way to the rack.
And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. And now we've got an intentional foul. Gay's checked in for Utah.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Jazz. They've only given up 1 point in the 4th. 6 on the shot clock. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
McCollum with it. Pass to Simons. 6 to shoot. It's off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball.
Ball's kicked.
outside. Here's Nurkic. Blocked.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
Bogdanovic. That one doesn't drop. And it's Portland the other way. Covington with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. McCollum, the pass to Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And Utah calls time here.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Gobert's checked in for Bogdanovic. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Lillard's checked in for Simons. Conley finds Mitchell. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. McCollum with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And Lillard gets it to go on the assist from Powell. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Portland.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McCollum.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Conley against Lillard. Out to McCollum from downtown. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
A floor general like Lillard won't miss that assist. He easily spots the wide open shooter and connects.
Mitchell against McCollum and stolen by Covington. For 3, Powell. Utah with the rebound. Gay's got 4 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Mitchell, pure from three-point range.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Fires in the triple.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. Now brings a double. Who is stolen by Lillard.
Picture perfect execution on the double team. No problem stripping the ball away. Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Now Conley. The 3. Rebounded by Nurkic.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Trailblazers.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for C.J. McCollum.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
You know, every team is looking for guys like Norman Powell, an explosive athlete who is relentless, and he can shoot the ball.
Pass to Mitchell to end the run. Shot clock at 6. That one a little long. Lillard outside. Portland no good that time either. And the Jazz with possession here. It's a 14-point game. Here's Mitchell. Lays out. And he recovers it. Back to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
Love how Gobert stays active inside, picking up fouls in the process.
And he knocks down the first one. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Dame.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, 2K Sports presents the NBA Monday. Hey, Dave.
Kevin.
And David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, DA. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. At the guard spots, longtime teammates Lillard and McCollum. Powell and Covington up at the forward. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for the Celtics, out in the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center. Sinks the three-pointer.
Just so good off the pass. McCollum set up and ready at all times.
And standing 6'3" at that shooting guard spot, you know, the naysayers will question McCollum's lack of size defensively.
Well, it might not be, GA, the size part of it defensively. It's the fact that, you know, you'd like to make more of an impact defensively. So forget the size. CJ needs to show some more effort on that end. The best part about CJ is that he usually wins the matchup on a nightly basis because he's such an incredible scorer, and that's where maybe you make up the difference. And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. In the corner, Tatum with it. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Outside, Covington. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On the wing, Brown. Outside, Tatum. Brown against Lillard. And finished off by Brown.
And there's no excuse for allowing Brown to get that deep. He's just brilliant at jamming it down the defense's throat.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Nurkic. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Boston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Schroeder with the ball. Dishes it to Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown the pass to Horford. Shot clock at 6. And it's Brown missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Lillard outside. Puts up a 3. And Tatum pulls it down. The Celtics with the lead. Brown the pass to Smart. Back to Brown. Lets it go from deep. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Lillard with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got 5 now.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Schroeder passes to Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Lillard kicks to Powell. Lillard the pass to Powell. Stolen by Smart. Brown dishes to Horford. Schroeder outside. Brown wide open. He fires. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Lillard the pass to Powell. For the 3. Rebounded by Smart. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists now tonight. 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Portland again missing. Celtics leading by 4. Schroeder kicks to Tatum. Back to Schroeder. At the elbow, Horford. Covington with the steal. Powell finds Nurkic. Schroeder against McCollum. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
McCollum outside. And it's sent back by Horford. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Boston on top. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Trailblazers, Powell and Covington up at the forward. At the guard spots, longtime teammates Lillard and McCollum. And it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Schroeder passes to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Al Horford still brings such a great, consistent effort every night there with the second chance opportunity.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. McCollum right side. Nurkic finds McCollum. And the Trailblazers, another three. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Now here's Tatum. The kick out to Brown. And Covington sends it back.
The rejection. Covington, good job defensively.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Portland's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Up top, McLemore. Guarded by Smart. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Smart.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Trailblazers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now here's Schroeder. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And there's the pass to Horford. And the Celtics can't hang on to the ball.
And Al Horford, a veteran big man. He's been doing it as long as anyone in the NBA.
And a seamless transition, GA, to where he is in his career, this self-awareness of moving team to team, but bringing both your competitiveness and your culture along with you. That's the reason Al Horford continues to put on an NBA jersey.
Now here's McLemore. Knocks down the 3 ball. McLemore's got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Schroeder outside. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Brown the pass to Horford. Back to Brown. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Horford. And again, unable to change momentum here. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Here's Snell. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And here's McLemore. He has 5. Shoots over Schroeder. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. McLemore, no good. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Simon.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
Assertive shot from Brown. Once he has the ball, he quickly makes a selection and commits.
Simons, the pass to Zeller. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The 3 from Tatum. And he gets it back. Back to Schroeder. Here he goes. Horford. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. It's all knotted up.
When you let talented bigs like Horford roam free around the basket when the ball is up, consequences coming your way.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Takes it out to Covington. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Covington's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Schroeder against Lillard. Schroeder passes to Smart. Outside Tatum. There's the 3. It's good from long range. Tatum's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We'll step away briefly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. And in that period, the most they trailed by was... And...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Brown, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the small forward spot. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Pass to Brown. Inside for the lead. Kanter's shot is off. Portland's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable.
And the defensive versatility of Robert Covington is a real asset. At 6'7" with long arms, this guy can guard almost every position on the floor.
Yeah, that switchability is such a valuable thing in today's game. And for Covington, he's one of those interesting guys that maybe not so much on the ball as off the ball, the disruption that he can give you defensively with that length in his hands. That's where he really is a tremendous help defender.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. McCollum's checked in.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
To the inside. The shot's good from Simons. Simons has got his second bucket of the night.
Nurkic's getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Pritchard passes to Hernan Gomez. Pass to Pritchard. Up top, Brown. He's got 12. Kanter can't hit that one. Great D that time from Nurkic. Simons from outside hits the three-point bomb. Simons has got his third basket of the night.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Here's Brown. Into the lane. The rebound by Simons.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
The shot by Powell, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Brown outside.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And he drives in the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
It's Brown with the drive and the dunk by Brown.
And really, Brown is astonishing when he takes it inside. The defense does not know what to do with it.
Nurkic finds McCollum. Back to Nurkic. Kicks it out to McCollum. Powell for 3. Rebound by the Celtics.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Banked in off the glass. And now just a 2-point Portland lead.
Like the execution there from Kanter. Usually likes to score, this time with the pass.
Passes to Simons. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. Brown the pass to Pritchard. Brown feeling it out a bit and finished off by Brown.
Just awesome speed from Brown, blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Now McCollum, 6 points for him to the right side. Nurkic kicks to McCollum, stolen by Cantor. Nurkic with the steal and finished off by Nurkic.
Nurkic getting up there and waiting that rim.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And he commits the intentional foul. Some changes for Boston. Neesmith, he's checked in for Williams. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Brown. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cody Zeller's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Nance comes in for Robert Covington. Tony Snell's checked in for Norman Powell. And McLemore's subbed in for C.J. McCollum. To the left wing, shot clock at 6. Here's Hernan Gomez. Zeller grabs the board.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense did give up on that play and cut him off. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
The shot and game clock separated by 4.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Driving the lane. Offensive rebound. Back to Snell.
You won't see a lot of blocks out of Cantor, but there he uses his bulk and length to affect the shooter's rhythm.
And so it's the... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th, we've got Larry Nance, Damian Lillard out there with Ben McLemore. Then it's Zeller, and it's Snell in at the small forward. Here's Nance. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
The pass to Smart to the middle. Here's Brown. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 18 points for Jaylen Brown.
And you gotta respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Goes back up. It's stolen by Schroeder. And the Celtics can't hang on to the ball.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Lillard with it, out guarded by Tatum. Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
All eyes on Dame that time, so he just moves the ball casually right to the open teammate.
Lillard against Schroeder. Brown outside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Lillard scanning the floor. Pass to McLemore. Back to Lillard. 5 to shoot. He feeds it to Zeller. Look at that.
Good instincts from Lillard. Runs that pick and roll all for the setup. Ends with the assist.
Schroeder against Lillard. Schroeder outside. And here's Brown outside. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success. There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
The kick out to Tatum. Back to Brown. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And you got to love how seriously Brown takes his ability to score. He has the green light to fire from just about anywhere on the court.
McLemore inside the line. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. That's 7 points for Ben McLemore. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Minutes remaining in the game.
Schroeder passes to Horford. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Pretty much an Al Horford staple right there. A polished player who has lots of confidence when he gets in that range.
Now here's Lillard. From deep. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Lillard against Schroeder. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
And Portland making a change here. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Cody Zeller. Robert Covington comes in for Larry Nance. Powell, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's C.J. McCollum in for McLemore. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up to Portland. Lillard outside. Beyond the arc. The Trailblazers with the new shot clock. Powell, no one around him, trains the three-pointer. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Brown, good.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's McCollum on the wing. From the corner. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
The deep three from Tatum. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
Here's the starting lineup for the visiting Utah at the at center.
Hi, everyone, and with tip-off coming.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert is now a three-time defensive player.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for the Celtics, out in the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now here's Bogdanovich. Brown outside. Down low. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Brown. Tatum's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Celtics. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Schroeder outside. Outside Tatum. Brown kicks to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 5.
Well, Jason, Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
to Gobert. Out to the right wing. And it's Conley penetrating. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Over in the corner, Brown. That three off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was gonna fall.
Bogdanovich wide open. Conley kicks to O'Neal. The pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. No good on the shot. So the Celtics will take it the other way. To the paint. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now, here is O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Back to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Shoots from the elbow. Out to Conley. Latrey. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you think about Rudy Gobert, a multi-time winner of the Defensive Player of the Year. This guy owns the paint, and he is a force to be reckoned with.
And he sinks the second. Celtics leading by 3. Horford high post. To the inside. Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Conley. They get it again. Here's Gobert. Makes it off the glass.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
The three from Tatum. Rebound, Utah.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Jazz trail by 3. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Bucket is good.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Brown the pass to Schroeder. Brown wide open. He fires. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Mitchell with it. Out guarded by Smart. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
Pass to Schroeder. Tatum on the wing. Horford against Gobert. Tatum, that's for 2. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mitchell, a miss that time, would have put him up.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Tatum's shot is off. Conley inside the line, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He finishes with 9 points. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And the Celtics, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
you got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down. And free agency unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason, and cap space drying up quickly, and he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
Schroeder, left side. Brown the pass to Tatum. O'Neal against Brown. Gobert pulls it in. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Mitchell outside. Out to the right wing. Down low. Here's Gobert. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Boston now. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich against Tatum. Mitchell looking it over Horford. And it's Mitchell missing. The Celtics with the lead. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Schroeder's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Schroeder against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound Boston.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Mitchell with it, out guarded by Smart. Off the run. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. Another miss by Utah. Boston leading by 7. Passes it to Tatum.
2 minutes remaining.
Left side, Horford.
2 minutes.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. And Doris is a point guard running the show. When you look at options on the floor around you, your teammates, at what other position would you most like another big-time player?
You know, Kevin, I'm not sure I'm going to define it necessarily by shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center. I think what I would say is it's always great to play with guys who have the ability to think the game quickly and at a high level, because those who can think it and combine that with skill are the most dangerous guys on the floor.
Stolen by Mitchell. Gobert with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Inside. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Back to Conley. Mitchell against Smart. Out to Conley. 6 to shoot. Mitchell wide open. They get the rebound. Gobert. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Celtics leading by 11. Brown dishes to Tatum. Conley against Smart. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Conley surveying the D. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert emphatically finishes that one. Nicely done.
Schroeder outside. Five on the clock. Outside Tatum. The three. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just 4 seconds left here in the second. And so it's the Boston Celtics. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. We're watching. It was all Jason Tatum in the first quarter. He had 11 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Boston. We've got Josh Richardson. Williams is out there with Dennis Cantor. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. Clarkson against Richardson. And the pass to Whiteside. The Jazz working the ball around now. The drive by Clarkson. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Stolen by Clarkson. Gay with it, working on Williams. Gay can't hit.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Whiteside, the pass to Oni. Clarkson for three. No good. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Williams finds Cantor. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Cantor's shot is off.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Another miss by Utah.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ingles in the corner. Pass to Oni. Back to Ingles. There's the triple. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
It's stolen by Hernan Gomez.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
And it's Cantor again missing.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Right side against Hernan Gomez. Richardson the pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Pritchard. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Cantor. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Clarkson passes to Gay. 1:53 left to play in the third. Clarkson goes in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Richardson against Clarkson. Boston, no good that time either.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Ingles can't get it to go.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Tatum with it. Gay picks him up defensively. There's the feed to Brown. Trying to get something going. No good that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Oni passes to Clarkson. Off target from outside. Celtics leading by 5. Brown right side. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Takes it out to Schroeder. Brown down low. Right side's there. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Here's Gay. Buries it down low.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And the dunk by Tatum.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so it's Boston, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And it's been their rugged. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Rudy Gay. Also Whiteside out there. Joe Ingles is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard. Here's Ingles. Misses off the left iron.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And stolen by Tatum. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists in the game. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Brown outside. Tatum passes to Horford. Smart, wide open, he fires. They grabbed their own miss. Yep, that one goes. Horford's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
Well, that basket to me is all about energy. Al Horford bringing it every night.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Out to Conley from downtown. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. Mitchell finds Conley. Another miss by Utah. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up with the Celtics. Smart passes to Schroeder. Brown outside. Outside Tatum. Shakes him. And the layup is good. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Pass to Conley to end the run. And Tatum pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Brown against O'Neal. Schroeder passes to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Horford. And it's Horford with the extra effort.
The hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Here is Conley.
2 minutes.
He kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Bogdanovich. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Wow, how about that feathery touch from Bogdanovich? You just can't let this guy get loose from the mid-range.
It's Brown on the wing. There's the pass to Smart. Dishes it to Horford. Schroeder outside. Fires from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And here's Schroeder. And here's Tatum for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Celtics.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Al Horford.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
On the wing, Mitchell. Over Smart. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Brown kicks to Tatum. 3-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Celtics lead by 16.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few... Before we...
Thanks, BA.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And for Portland, Powell and Covington, the duo at forward. Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt together. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. And tonight, two established veteran teams, Smitty. You'd fit right in out there.
Yeah, veterans play the game with their mind versus their physicality and athleticism. You can win games just having a high basketball IQ.
Good. A floor general like Lillard won't miss that assist. He easily spots the wide open shooter and connects.
Pass to O'Neal. Now Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich over Covington. Bogdanovich, no good.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Here's Nurkic. McCollum on the wing. Lillard outside. Just 5 to shoot. Powell passes to McCollum. Three-pointer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. On offense, here's Utah.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
Here's Lillard after the basket by Utah. 4-3. Sinks the tray.
Oh, the moment Lillard crosses half court, you better pick him up. A scorer with unlimited range.
And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
Now here's Lillard. Covington passes to Lillard. Back to Covington. Out to McCollum. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Utah ball.
Conley against Lillard. The three is up. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Back to Lillard from deep three-point range. The rebound by the Jazz. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. The kick out to Conley. Left side, Bogdanovich. Inside, 5 on the clock. McCollum outside. Knocks down the long J. McCollum's got his second basket on the night.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Gobert passes to Conley. Back to Gobert. It's stolen by Nurkic. McCollum with it. He's picked up by Conley. For three, Powell. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Norman Powell has become lethal from deep. Fantastic shot.
Pass to Gobert. McCollum with a steal. Knocks it loose. Lillard outside. Fires the three. Counted from distance. Lillard's got 6 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Portland.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. McCollum outside. From downtown. Doesn't go that time. And Utah will come the other way. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal. First.
Here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. The kick out to Conley. Takes the three.
And so far, they've done a great job of preventing points in the paint.
And another miss by Utah. Lillard outside. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land. 9 points in the game.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich.
just a capable defender. For Nurkic, it's about being in position and using his length to contest shots.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's the Trailblazers up by 10. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
They've got Tony Snell. Cody Zeller is out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Ben McLemore, and it's Simons in at point. That's the group for Portland starting the second. And due to the coronavirus, many teams played with little to no fans for the entirety of last season, Smitty.
Yeah, B.A., I really felt for the players and fans. We definitely missed out. I never had to do it, but it has to be a huge adjustment, especially when you're playing at home.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
To the inside. Oh, here's Zeller. Slams it home.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to Gobert. And here's Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Conley passes to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Bogdanovich. Zeller with the rebound. Portland has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Here's Simons. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to McLemore. From deep. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
They get it back. Back to Simons. Goes up again. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zeller.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Utah trailing here. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Now Gobert. Defended by Zeller. Three-pointer O'Neal. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Nance with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Simons, defended by Gobert. 3 on the clock. Here's McLemore. Offensive board. Pass to Snell. Launches it. No luck on that one. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Simons, checked by Mitchell. Out left to the wing. Here's McLemore. Here's the 3. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Outside Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Zeller with the rebound. Zeller's got 5 rebounds in the game. Nance, the pass to Zeller. Here's Simons. And Conley grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Zeller with the rebound. Zeller's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's McLemore. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Simons. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Jazz have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And Cody Zeller is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. So Portland ends up going with a new group.
On the floor for your Trailblazers,
59 seconds left in the second period. Here's McCollum. He's got 5. Powell outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Utah. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Has a great combination of height and body frame. Bogdanovich can keep up with the defenders physically.
Lillard against Conley. From deep three-point range. Portland again missing. The Jazz have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. McCollum with a steal. And here comes the break. The finish. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Banked it in off the glass.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Lillard goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Lillard's got 11 points.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
And so that's the end of the first half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He had 11 points and 1 rebound. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were feeling? And that's a wrap.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And Utah has possession. They trail by 9. Covington against Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal, who is stolen by Lillard. The 3. They get it again. Six to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. The shot won't fall. And Utah will come the other way. Mitchell with the ball. McCollum covering. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. McCollum, the pass to Covington. For 3, Powell. He buries it from 3. Powell's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Fast-paced play from Norman Powell. Doesn't waste time finding his shot once he has the ball.
Clarkson against McCollum. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Soft touch off the glass.
Not to be denied. And what do you expect from Hassan Whiteside? He's full of confidence.
Powell passes to Lillard. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Clarkson against McCollum. The shot. Here's the second effort, and the shot goes in. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now here's Lillard. Defense is right there. Shoots over Ingles. The shot by Lillard, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Back to Ingles. Pass to Gay. Powell with a steal. Here's Covington. Out to Powell. For three, here's Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
And they bumped this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Clarkson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Whiteside with it. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter here. Lillard outside. For three, McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And he gets the bucket. And now just a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Lillard passes to McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
McCollum against Clarkson. Back to Ingles. The three is up. Lillard pulls down the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The Jazz on offense. They've gone on an 8-0 run. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game. Clarkson against McCollum. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Lillard passes to Covington. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Covington's gotten his first basket of the night.
A long, strong forward. Covington shows the ability to finish inside.
McCollum against Clarkson. Outside, Ingles. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Lets it fly. Shot clock at 5. That shot is off.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 4. And fourth quarter back. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Conley. We've got Anthony Simons. Tony Snell is out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Cody Zeller, and it's McLemore in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. The three from Mitchell gets the 3 ball to go.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Pass to McLemore. Launches a 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Here's Simons, defended by Gobert. Ooh, here's Zeller, slams it home. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
And that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Here's Simons. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Gobert.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Here's Simons. He's guarded by Conley. It's 2-on-1. Here's Mitchell. And it's Portland with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Simons. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Zeller. Back to Simons. Pass to Snell. Here's Simons. Tipped. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Gobert. Now Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Covington. Powell passes to Nurkic. Out to Lillard. Now here's Nurkic. Lillard with the ball. He's guarded by Conley. Back to Nurkic. Rejected by Mitchell.
You see the aggressiveness on defense. I love when Mitchell uses his leaping ability to block shots.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. For 3, O'Neal. Mitchell against McCollum. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Lillard. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
It's Dame time. Whenever this team needs a big shot, he knows how to get one.
1:24 left to play in the fourth. Conley passes to Mitchell. Bogdanovich down low, covered by Covington. Here's Mitchell. Offline from the top of the key. Portland leading. Pass to Nurkic. And here's Lillard. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. 58 seconds left in the final quarter. Powell passes to Nurkic. Yes!
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Mitchell against McCollum. Left side Mitchell. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich on the wing. Oh, Covington with a block. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Back to Bogdanovich. And Nurkic with the block.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic.
Left side Mitchell. So it's Portland picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.